And Brooklyn wins the tip. That modified capacity crowd once again. Harden through the lane, the lob to Jordan for the flush.
James Harden makes his presence felt.
Westbrook banks it in.
On this pandemic than you are, Rooks. I appreciate it. I get all my information from you.
I'm here for you. Len leaning in, flips it in. Yeah, they shoot 27 a game for that top spot. They're on a 10-0 run here. Irving cutting and finishing off a nice find from Jordan. Manhandling Green, and Washington just dominating the paint on these first few possessions. Harden got the angle. Wizards blitzing up the floor. Westbrook window. I don't know, it sounds sort of crispy to me. It's happened twice already to start this game. Hachimura hits the three, and a sluggish start out of the gates for Brooklyn. Swiftly into the front court. Westbrook bodies, kicks, Matthews connects. Timeout Brooklyn. Aprecio's on there as well. There's two different versions. Irving insisting his way to his spot right over Westbrook. Raul Neto into the game for Washington. Harden separates and flips it in.
You got to fight through that screen, at least understand going over, and Kyrie Irving waves his hand, taking blame.
Jordan lays it in off the delivery from Irving. Split into that shooting guard role next to James Harden, and it has worked out nicely. Beal couldn't get around Griffin. The rejection from Blake Griffin. Here it is, debut in Brooklyn. Brown settles and flips it in. Shamet, the leaner? No. Brown, the offensive rebound. Lobbing it to Claxton for the flush. What a dish from Brown. Griffin wants it in the post, draws two, finds Brown. What movement? Claxton on the finish.
Even as the example of Blake Griffin will still command and engage multiple defenders.
Lopez just muscled his way inside. It's a team that's 8th in the league in free throw attempts per game. Claxton ends up with a loose ball off good activity. Harden in rhythm, connects on a much needed 7 turnovers have led to 14 Brooklyn Nets points. Harden, the breakdown, the separation, you bet. James Harden in his bag. His offensive impact has still been absolutely ridiculous despite shooting so poorly. But he's starting to get it going tonight. Harden locked it. Get too excited about Nicholas Claxton and put too much on the youngster's plate as Westbrook finishes, plus the foul. Harris tried to squeeze it over to Claxton. Good hands by Len. Harris, clean look. He got it. 63 straight home games. Averaging more than 30 points per game, leading the league in scoring. Harden, lobbing it up to Claxton. Oop in the alley. And a little stare and hang afterward. Round the rebound, Nets pushing. 5-on-4, Harris alone. Truth on a three. Timeout Washington. Steal guarded nicely by Claxton. Nets come up with a steal. Here is Brown. Claxton running and flushing. Nicholas Claxton gonna get, I believe, a delay of game warning. Hachimura, sure. Jordan back in with Shamet, Green, Harden, and Irving. Beal just absolutely ate up Shamet. And has a chance for three. Had a chance to ask Steve Nash about that the other day, and he said, yeah, you know, mid-range generally taboo, but not for Kyrie, not for KD. As Beal himself connects on one.
It's an aspect where so many players still, of course, have that in their bag. They have that in their game.
Westbrook blows right by Irving.
Let's fit in nicely for this team.
Irving, oh my goodness. Kyrie Irving, that was just absolutely absurd of what he did to Devin Booker at the end of the Nets' comeback against Phoenix.
Excellent recall, Rooks.
That's what I'm here for. Irving Irving sticks the three, executing the 2-for-1. Harden in for this possession. We've seen Steve Nash do that throughout the year. Oop, Harden lost it. I think Harden might have gotten poked in the eye as Westbrook turns it into two on the other end. Sit in off the drive from Harden. Beal hits.
Gets to his spot, the ball where he wants on the floor, but his vision and passing ability. Always be alert when he has the ball in his hand.
Irving gets the roll. Harden 15.6 assists, 4 rebounds. Whoa. And Len, easy bucket. Washington was off to a 20-6 start, then Brooklyn stormed back. Harden, what a crossover and an easy finish. He looks just fine. Slides it over to Irving. Working on Matthews. Irving elevates and finishes.
A nice job on the offensive end.
Jordan with the flush, plus the foul. Great find from Joe Harris.
And if he blows by you, he's going to draw one and make the right play.
Irving, mid-range, yes. Clears out. A 3, no. Oh, how about that? Jordan got it back to Harden for the finish off the window. Neto, nice spin to free up Lopez for the flush.
Nice playmaking by Neto.
Len has 20 for Washington. He has 4 fouls now as Hachimura hits the triple. Shot clock at 5. Neto. Hachimura hits the jumper after some good D from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Bruce Brown in for Brooklyn now. Blake Griffin at the 5 to begin the 4th. Griffin on the move, flushes it down. There's the dunk. Harden leans in and finishes. Matthews went for the steal. Harden. Oh, what a find to Harris on a 3. Hawkeye Harden strikes again as Joey Buckets fills it up from the corner. Everything James Harden has asked of him. 10-point net lead. Westbrook tees it up and hits the 3.
Tough break just given the fact that he was really finding his game.
Harris finds Johnson in the corner on a 3. It's because Johnson did not have control of the basketball. He had not gained any kind of possession as Lopez hammers it down. Harden using the Claxton screen. Harden banks it in. Said, okay, if you're going to usher me to the basket, I'll take the 2. Able to work his way across the timeline. Beal a 3. Look out. It's a 3-point game. Five-point Brooklyn lead. Westbrook plays it in. Nets have felt completely in control this whole second half, but just haven't been able to put Washington away. And Westbrook just made easy work of Harden.
And that's a big reason.
Harden leaves it. Claxton lost it, got it back. Not great spacing here for Brooklyn, but Claxton running to the rim, flushes it down, plus the foul on a beautiful bullet.
I feel like that was incidental contact of his arm.
And Westbrook blazes to the rim. It's a 2-point game. Irving sneaks inside to Claxton, who puts it down, plus the foul.
What a play by Kyrie Irving.
Down the stretch, and that will do it. Brooklyn finally outlasts Washington, 113